April is a time when we're out in the yard doing all kinds of projects, and that's why April is National Safe Digging Month. Stephen Moore from NC811 is here to let us know why it's important to call before you dig. Nice to talk with you.
Good to be here.
Yeah, so anyone working in the yard, no matter how big or small the project, should always call 811 first?
Absolutely. Whenever you're doing any yard work projects, whether it be aerating your lawn or planting some flowers or maybe even putting in a mailbox post or a new fence line, you don't know what's under the ground, and it's always a good idea to be safe and call 811 3 working days before you plan on digging. It's a free service. We're a nonprofit organization funded by member utilities, and they basically help us, so we help them to protect their underground lines from damage and to keep the public safe.
Okay, there's a 5-step process. Can you walk me through it?
Absolutely. The first step is to make sure you have all your information ready and available so that when you make that call, you can relay all the information like address, exactly where you want to dig, your contact information. And then step 2, make the call.
Okay.
You either call 811 or we have an 800 number, which is 1-800-632-4949. And you can reach our center and talk to a CSR or customer service representative, and they will take your information and then give you a ticket number.
Okay.
And then from there, we send that information out to those utilities that may be in conflict in your dig area.
Water, gas, cable, etc.
Exactly.
Okay, then the next step.
And they then send out locators to go ahead and put that paint and flags on the ground to tell you where those utilities are buried underneath the surface.
And there's a 4th step, or did you just cover that?
I kind of skipped one.
Okay.
Actually, no, the 4th step is you want to respect the marks.
Okay.
You want to make sure that, say kids are out playing in the yard, they don't pick up those flags and take them out of the ground until your digging project is completely done.
Gotcha. And then finally, dig with care.
That's right, dig with care. You want to make sure that when those marks are on the ground, there's a tolerance zone of 24 inches on either side of that mark. And you want to make sure you dig with care, hand dig, until you expose the utility. And then once you can actually see the utility, then you can dig with mechanized equipment, say if you're using a backhoe or something like that.
Tell me about this example you brought.
Well, got a little display here that shows some of the different underground lines. Red is for power, yellow is for gas, and blue is for water. Now here you can see we've got some red dots on the ground. Basically, somebody came out and marked that utility, so they're safe as far as they know where that utility is. For the gas line here, you can see that this right here is a little discolored vegetation. It could possibly mean that there's a gas leak under there. It didn't get marked, but there's a leak, and it's turning the grass brown.
Gotcha. So, I mean, the bottom line is, if you mess up and hit one of these lines, your whole neighborhood can be mad at you forever.
Absolutely.
Or you could hurt yourself.
Yes. If it's electric or gas line, you could definitely get, there could be injury involved. If it's a telecommunications line, you could take out 911 services in the area. It could be, and you know, it's a free service, so everybody should be using it, especially just to keep yourself safe.
Gotcha. NC811. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
More My Carolina Talk when we come back.